Hello everybody, it is Al Knight, it is Brony Time, and welcome to the first Let's Play on this channel. Now, I started a series of this over on the second channel I was planning on, doing, but running two channels at once, having to upload to two different places at once with different schedules is, it's kind of difficult to do. So, from now on, all content will be on this main channel for you guys, and um, yeah, so this is a new series I'm starting up. This is a game called Traveler's Rest. It is a game where you open your own inn, and you serve beer and food, and once you get a bit further into the game, you rent food. And with one of the last updates to this early access, it added the ability to raise farm animals to get ingredients. It's a time. I've never gotten that far in this game. I've always wanted to though, but I just never got around to it. But I'm excited to start this series. Episodes of Traveler's Rest will go up every day for the foreseeable future. Of course, that will change eventually. Depending on what times I get to record, but I will try to get an episode of this up every day at 10 p.m. CST. So keep an eye out there. That's 11 for you EST people. That's 10 for Mountain Time, and then that's 8 for you on the West Coast. So yeah. But let's get right into this game. I'm excited to share this series with you all. We're gonna start. We're gonna get rid. That was my second channel file, but we're done with that one. So we're just gonna start. We're gonna randomize. All right. Let's go Dale, and this will be. What am I gonna name this? Oh, what am I gonna name this? I went Wolf's Rest on the other series I did, but I want to go with something LP themed for this channel. I really don't know here. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know what to name this. This is bad. Come on, we gotta get into the game. I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. Dale's Ale. I know, it sucks, but it's all I got. So, Dale's Ale, that's what we're going for. Would you like to activate the tutorial? Why the hell not? This is just for all of you who've never played this game before. Welcome to Traveler's Rest. This game is currently in early access. We want feedback. Consider a review. Okay, we don't need to list that. So, of course, you have your basic WASD controls, unless you're using a controller. I don't have my controller with me, so I am using mouse and keyboard. Press right shift to run. There's actually also a secret where if you click, I believe it's left control or right control, you automatically sprint. There is that, so, bam. Yes. Left control sets you to automatically sprint. And then B to enter in as well. In decoration mode, you can place items. To select an object, move the cursor over it and press the left mouse button or E. Try selecting the table. Or you can just use your mouse, which honestly is way easier. Customers need a place to sit, so we'll take this bench here. By the way, pressing Q adds items to your inventory, and you can rotate the item pressing R. But I don't feel we need to do that. Customers also expect their table to be well lit in the evenings. Try placing the candle on the table. Candles are consumed over the course of days, so you will need to replace them in the future. And they can get expensive. Till I think eventually you can make your own. Use decoration mode, get close to the book on the bar, and press E to open your stock. Yes, but first, I want to move this table over as far as we can move it, just so we have more space. And we'll just click on the book. Storing food here will add it to your bar's stock. While your bar isn't stocked, you will serve gruel. Gruel only awards a small amount of money and reputation. Press O to open your tavern and serve some gruel. Remember to exit decoration mode. You have a quest. Press H to view it. And of course, we need to serve 6 customers, and we will get an individual table, a stool, and 3 candles. A customer has requested an item. Leave it to the customer and press E to serve them. Remember that the decoration mode must be deactivated in order to do this, so gruel here. Gruel, yeah. There will be points in this game where we're just serving customers. There may be periods of time where I don't really say much, and especially when we're open. Or I can just talk about some things, like life things, or ask you guys some questions, which I may do. Close up the tavern so you can place your new items. And O is the last orders. You can press O again and force them out, but you will lose reputation, which is what you need to advance and unlock more features for your /tavern. But the reason we need to close is so we can, as you can see, they're all leaving and we are gaining experience. So we go back into decoration mode, we take out this table, we'll put it up here near the stairs, and then we'll take the other stool and put it there. Then we'll open up straight away again, and continue serving customers. We need to serve 8 bowls of gruel, and we will get 2 kegs of watered down booze. And about 20 porridge. Just regular porridge. And porridge is where most of the money's at in the early game. Once you start unlocking more recipes to use in your porridge, that's when you will, once you unlock more ingredients to put in your porridge, you can start selling it for a higher price. Higher quality ingredients get you a higher quality price. This is a fireplace. We won't be using this yet. We need firewood. We're actually gonna go ahead and just put in this firewood here. So basically at night, if you don't light that fireplace, people will get cold and they will get very angry. You can now serve porridge or grog. Press E near the book to add your item to your stock inventory. And right click will just add everything. And then of course we need to put our beer in one of these taps. You basically have 4 taps, and eventually you spread them out. You'll offer more types of beer, and you'll put them in different taps for your different types of beer. And then of course there's cleaning, which you press E, or you can just click. You want to keep your tavern clean, because that helps with your customer satisfaction, which means you'll get more reputation. Now we need to serve 5 bowls of porridge and serve 5 mugs of grog. But yeah, we do need to put a candle on this table. Bam. One of your customers has dirtied the floor. Press V to highlight dirt on the floor. Tavern Vision will highlight important objects such as dirty tables, floor dirt, and important customers. Clean the floor by selecting a mop and pressing F to close to the stage. So bam. I usually like to keep tavern mode on early, just so we can see all the dirt as it comes up. And congratulations, we now have that, which means we can place it. The customer's requested beer. We'll place it right at the entrance to our pub. porridge and beer, and we earned 1 silver and some coppers from that. Occasionally customers will leave and give us some experience or reputation. But right now we're just trying to get through a lot of these early tutorial quests. Eventually there will be no more quests. The quests are very tutorial based. I have not had any beyond the tutorial. Maybe there are later in game and I just don't have them yet, but they do stop at a certain point. The game just kind of opens up for you. And it's just up to you to what you want to do. And this should be our last clog we need to serve, and we now have a copper axe. You have obtained a copper axe. Close your tavern and go outside to chop trees in order to advance your quests and gain new technologies. So we will go to last orders and wait for everyone to go home. We'll clean up this last bit and then we'll head outside. We will now go to one of these trees and we will chop it down. We need to do this with 5 trees. Sometimes when you chop down trees, you will gain saplings. It's usually a good idea to just replant them, because you're always gonna need wood. Like, wood is one of those resources you're always gonna have on you. Now we've gained access to the sawmill and the copper scythe. You have attained your first work area, the sawmill. Build it outside the tavern using the decoration mode. Select the copper sickle and press F to clear the weeds. Remember that you won't be able to use it if decoration mode is enabled. After building the sawmill, exit decoration mode, get close to it, and press E to open up the crafting menu. So now we have access to our copper sickle here. We're just going to go ahead and clean out this area. Now, plant fiber doesn't... I haven't found much use for it from what I've played. I've, like, never used plant fiber. Like, maybe it becomes relevant later, but... So as you can see here, now we've cleared out enough of an area. So we're just going to put it close to the road, right here. Then we need to get 20 wooden planks. So here we have our thing. So this does not require fuel. Wooden planks, 2 logs get you 5 wooden planks. And we need 20, so 5, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Now we just gotta go sit here and wait for wooden planks to fabricate. Yeah, this is a nice little game if you're looking for time to kill. It can't. Some may find it too slow, but you know, this is my kind of game. It's games I like to play. It's one of the few games I can record, you know, without just tanking frames. There we go. We have 20 and we've unlocked a copper pickaxe. You obtained the copper pick. You can use the pick to mine seams and get metals and minerals. Remember that decoration mode must be disabled to mine. So now we need to mine 4 metal seams. Now, oh no, there we go. Sometimes the key gets stuck and that happens. I just usually have to tap it again and it'll stop. Now what we're getting here is coal. Coal is very important. It is the best form of fuel you're gonna get. You want lots of coal. Also early on you want iron as well, but I'd say coal is the most important. So we're gonna walk around, see if we have any more coal seams. Oh, yep, we do up here. On my other playthrough, we only had like 1 stone that had coal, and it was a nightmare. But as you can see now, we have coal here, which we're going to need for fuel. You can also use firewood as fuel. We do not yet have the ability to make firewood. We have to unlock it through a quest. But yeah, so it looks like that's our coal seams, and we have 1 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to mine us out some iron. Bam. You have attained the smelter and the anvil. When you build the smelter, a new working area dedicated to metals will be created. This area cannot overlap any other working area. Some objects can only be placed in a certain working area. The anvil can only be placed in the metalwork area. So yes, we have gained access to the smelter, the anvil, and the stump with axe. This is how you get firewood, and we'll also put that down with everything else. So I believe we have just enough room to fit this in. Yeah, right there. As you can see, it does not overlap any other work area. But we are going to want to put down our anvil. Doesn't matter where you put it, really. And then put down our stuff. And now, the reason we wanted to get ourselves some iron is we need to craft some iron nails, 10 to be exact. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to fully mine all this iron ore. I believe we had 1 more iron rock up here somewhere. I could have sworn I saw 1 small stone where we could get iron from. Right here. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead down to our smelter. Now, our smelter does require fuel, and this is where this coal is going to come in. So you have to fuel, also forestry waste, but it only gets you 1. So I'd say I put about in 100 to start off with. Now once we start mining more coal, we can get more fuel, but we don't really need that right now. So now we need to craft some iron bars. Before we do that, I want to check to remember how many. Yes, so 1 iron bar gives you 5 iron nails. So we only need 2 to craft ourselves 2 iron bars, which takes 2 iron ore. Well, we get 2 bars, actually. So technically, we can just cancel that one. Bam. And then we can just take... Oh yeah, this also needs fuel as well. I'm sorry, I don't know. I had a brain fart there for a second. That was too much. Oh well, we'll just throw the rest of it in here for now. So, each time takes a certain number of uh, points away from your fuel, and when you run out, you can't craft anything, basically. Anyway, let me guys what you know what you think. Do you like this game? Would you like to see more of it on the channel? I like it for it. I'm gonna give it a few episodes to see how interested you guys are. But I do enjoy this game, and I hope you enjoyed as well. And if you guys are ever looking for a good guide that's a little more in-depth than mine and probably go on longer as play more, check out Dr. Incompetence channel. He does beginner's guides on a lot of games like this, and they are super helpful if you're just starting out. Because some of these games can be very, very daunting to get into, and I know because I'm one of those people who's very daunted to get into some of these games, but I've gotten a bit better at them over the years. Anyway, now we need to craft a small table, but to do that we're going to need 5 more nails and 10 wooden posts. So we'll get 5 of that. We'll go ahead, we'll chop down another tree. That is copper, and we don't really need that yet. But I wanted to get some more that, because we are going to need more wooden planks to make this small table. And while we do that, we'll go over here and we'll get ourselves 2 more iron bars. How many more do we need? 5 more. Get some wooden planks there. Then we'll be done with that, and then we'll go here and craft 5 more iron nails. As you can see, there is a day and night cycle in this game. It works mostly like Stardew Valley, and yeah, it works basically that. You can only save by sleeping in your bed. If you stay up past, I think, 1 or 2 a.m., you're gonna pass out like you would in Stardew Valley. Also, as you can see there, those are our experience points. We have red, blue, and green, and this is similar to Graveyard Keeper. Basically, those are experience points, and it'll help us move down the tech tree. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's craft ourselves a small table. As you can see, we do have the temperature right now. So right now, as you can see, we had the cold temperature. And basically, what that means is that the tavern's cold and that you need to light the fire, or, you know, people are going to get cold and they're not going to enjoy being in your tavern. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Now, this is going to take a while, and we're already approaching the end of the day. So there's really no reason for us to stay up any later than this, so we're going to go ahead and call that it for day 1. Now, for each video, I plan on doing 2 days in-game, and oh, yep, this is your bedroom, this is where you sleep, basically. And this is the only way you can save. But reason I fit 2 days in a video is just, we're not going to make much progress in these videos otherwise. And I want to make that project. You can also make your bed. And this will become important later on when we unlock the ability to rent out rooms, but that's a long way away, and I've never actually gotten there, but, you know, okay, so we're just gonna toss away all of our fiber because we don't need it. We're gonna go outside and check on our table. Before opening your tavern, consider stocking up for the day. You'll need more logs for crafting and a fireplace. Visit the post box outside your tavern to order more supplies. But that costs money, and we need to be saving up money right now. So as you can see, our small table is now done. If you sleep, things will continue. But as you can see in our inventory, we have 2 chestnut sprout saplings. Just replant these. Just always replant. You're always going to need more trees. Bam! Small table, which unlocks us 4 paper coasters, which helps keep your tables a little bit more clean, but it also provides comfort. Excuse me. Comfort is important as well. The more decorations you have, the more comfy your inn feels. So you want to make sure that you can now unlock the crafting room when you're ready. Unfortunately, we currently do not have the funds to open up the crafting room. You need about 80 silver, which we do not have. So we are going to have to run the game on until we unlock that amount. But first, we're going to go ahead. We're going to mine out all we can mine out. We also need to make one small bench, which is something we're going to do first. Once again, we also need to go over here. The iron ores replenish every day. So each day, make sure you come out here and you go ahead and you get some coal, because once again, useful for fuel. You may also want to get some firewood for your fireplace. But firewood can also be used for fuel, but it's not as good as coal is. We're going to go up to our other coal deposits. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get together the resources we need to build a small bench. You need 21 planks and 10 nails. So we're going to start out with some crafting of that. We're also going to start crafting some more, 2 more iron bars. We need wooden planks, so we got 10 there. So we do need to chop down a couple more trees, so we have the wood to make the planks that we're going to need. Because we need 20, and right there we have 10. So we need to craft 2 more sets of planks. And I believe we can do that with the wood we've gathered. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. We're going to craft 1 more set. We can also craft a candle holder, which is great, and it also increases the comfort level combined with your candle. And we may make a couple of those and put them on our tables. So now we have 1 red and 1 green. Do we have everything we need? Yes, we now have everything we need to make a small bench. And that'll take us a while. So, now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to open our tavern. And start serving people. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a traveler. Maybe you're not. A customer is being rowdy. They are marked with a mean face, anger face. Press E next to them to try and calm them down. A rowdy customer will upset nearby customers. Okay, I'll pipe down. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't work, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take our good old mop here and whack them. Say, get out. I'm gonna go ahead and check the crafting room here real quick. Oh no, we only need 40. So, I misjudged. I'm sorry, you guys. I was wrong. Don't listen to me. Okay, we can get rid of that. takes up a whole side of the screen. Oh shoot, we also never put our get our comfort level up. We only need to serve about two more customers, and then we'll close up. Okay, so now they're closed. We'll go around, clean whatever we can clean. So we'll now unlock the crafting room using our 40 silver. You have reached a new reputation milestone. Each milestone unlocks new items mechanics. We now have unlocked the brewing and the tech trees. This is your crafting room. Let's make some porridge. Also, we can press up. Tech trees are how you learn new recipes. Each tech costs skill points, which can be earned from crafting. Skill points are split into physical, nature, and mental. So red's physical, blue is nature, and then, or is blue mental. And I think green's nature. So that makes sense. You also have experience upgrades, which we'll get at Reputation 3, and the skill points we've been earning from these quests here will give us that. The only way you can earn experience points is by completing quests and doing orders. But orders is not something we have access to yet. We need to craft some porridge. Once again, this needs fuel. So we're going to put in some waste, and we're going to put in some coal. I'm not going to put that much, because we're going to need some. Making porridge. Porridge requires grain. Try dragging barley from the inventory into slots. They will create barley porridge. So you need a grain. There are 3 grains. There's wheat, there's rye, and there's barley. And both can be used to make porridge. You can make it using bread, which you can unlock. But for now, all we can really do is make some barley porridge. And it's now starchy porridge. Congratulations, we've now unlocked a malting table. Now let's brew some beer. Place the malting machine for your story and start crafting using malted barley. So of course, we're just gonna put things right next to each other for now. Once we get newer stuff, I will put stuff down. We do need to fuel this as well. So we'll give a couple of that. Malting takes a while. You reopen your tavern and search porridge while you wait. We're gonna make some more porridge here. Just a little bit more. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take this porridge here, and we're gonna add it to our stock. Now, of course, this is just regular porridge. This is starchy barley porridge, which sells for slightly more than just regular porridge. Let's go ahead and open up our place. I'm also going to turn on V here. By the way, leaving customers to wait, I haven't really seen any consequences for that. Of course, later on, I think once you get more customers, it'll get a little more trickier to serve them all. Of course, you will eventually be able to hire your staff, as long as you can pay for them, of course. And usually what I like to do is I like to get a staff member on cleaning duty, primarily doing the cleaning, so I don't have to worry about it. They do say things from time to time, but there's not a wide variety of what they say. I've noticed it gets very repetitive really quickly. They just say the same things over and over and over again. Oh, this table is dirty. Check on to see if our malted stuff is done. Almost. I must know how you clean this place. How everybody else cleaned it around this time? Bucket of water, maybe some soap. Wipe down the table. So we are done malting, so we are going to close our tavern here. We're also going to go outside before we do that, and our small bench should be done crafting. Gonna go outside, get our small bench. And that unlocks us a candelabra, and that'll give us more comfort as well. And we unlocked more candles for our shop. Next quest is to buy a wall calendar. That is very expensive. This is where you order items. Wall calendar costs 80 gold pieces. That's what I mixed up with opening the cost for the crafting room. We're going to go ahead, we're going to put in our candelabra. I usually like to put in this corner, and we're going to slap a candle on it. Malting! Crafted some malted barley, we got 5 experience. We also got a brewing barrel, 5 bitter hops, and 3 buckets with water. Create wort by boiling grains. Place the mash and create some mild wort. So, of course, this also needs fuel, and we're now out of coal, which means we may have to dip into our firewood stores. Now, in order to make wort, you need hops, you need 3 buckets of water, and you need malted barley. Oh yeah, this also takes a while. So, I'm sorry guys, I was just sitting there like, dum 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 dum. Let's open up again while we wait for that to do its thing. We do need to work up to the 80 gold pieces so we can buy ourselves a wall calendar. Your tavern has become cold. Use the fireplace to keep your tavern room temperature. And there we go. So now we need to light this fire using our firewood to make sure the place stays nice and warm for our customers. You gotta be very cognizant about this stuff, because as you can see, it can formulate everywhere. Like, everywhere, man. Like, they're so freaking messy. So, it's late in the day, we're gonna call it quits for the night. And now, yep, we're done with that, but we're gonna have to wait for everybody to leave. We'll shut this off. And we are going to have to go in here and grab our firewood, because we are going to need some of it for the, Now for the last stage, fermentation. Place a fermentation tank and create some mild ale. You can add modifiers such as fruit and hops, and give your beer a custom name. You can order more supplies using the post box outside. If we go into our tech trees, we can actually, no, not yet. We don't have enough. We can't unlock a new beer yet. But you have porter, you have pale ale, you have Jaeger, and you have mead, which you're not going to want to get early on, because until you have access to honey, you're not going to be able to make mead. But first we have our mild ale. And then you have pale ale and Jaeger. So let's go ahead, we'll place this down. Once again, this will need fuel as well. So we don't have any more coal left. We do have to dip into our firewood stocks to get ourselves some stuff. Of course, we can always make more. And now we can brew ourselves some mild ale in the fermentation tank. For this, you need a keg of beer, a keg to put the beer in, some yeast, ale yeast to make the ale, and then, you know, mild wort or whatever is required. We're going to put some hops in this to make it bitter ale. Bam. And, that's it. Then we're going to go ahead and, here we go. There we go. Fixed it. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go to sleep so we can, save. And by the time we're awake, our first ale should be ready to go. But I think that is where we're gonna call it here for it today. We made some good progress in this video. I'm happy of the progress we made. This series is gonna be a little bit longer, around 45 to an hour, just because this is the kind of game that, you know, if we need to at least put 2 days in, or we're not gonna. I feel like we're not gonna make much progress if we don't. But so I really hope you guys are interested to see this series continue. Please let me know in the comments. But until then, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to BronyTime for more content, especially more Traveler's Rest. And I will see you guys in the next video.